Doogee is preparing to launch the most autonomous smartphone in its range, and the Doogee N100 and surprises and makes the difference. Greece has a very good battery and are designated. The company presents it as a model of quality, with good value for money, to delight these users. What can we expect from this smartphone? The Doogee N100 uses a 5.99-inch FHD plus IPS 18:9 LG display with the resolution of 1080 by 2160 pixels and the pixel density of 403 pixels. The Doogee N100 compared to a similar smartphone of this category by the use of a 18:9 display, and in view of the large battery, we were able to determine only minimal deviations from the manufacturer's information on the geometry. Also interesting is the comparison with the Doogee N100, because the differences are minimal.
So I thought I needed. So I thought I needed. Thought I needed. So I thought I needed.
Even the 1000 mAh larger battery has no significant impact on the dimensions. The vertical sides of the frame are lined with a black structure, and the structure of the back is very similar to a leather imitation. Both contribute significantly to the grip of the very heavy smartphone. The internal CNC controlled cut, sprayed, oxidized, ground and galvanized metal chassis do not feel much externally. Only a screwed-on metal application on the polycarbonate back can feel metal. The body is constructed of aluminum alloy with a smooth panel housing the camera, an LED flash, and a fingerprint scanner. The smartphone has a MediaTek Helio P23 MT6763 2 GHz processor, 8-core, not one of the latest innovations, but also not the slowest. The video is controlled with the Mali G71 MP2 700 MHz, which will allow launching almost all modern toys without lags. The memory equipment with the 4GB LPDDR4 dual-channel RAM, clocked with 1600 MHz and a 64GB large MP5.1 memory ensures in practice for fluent work without memory concerns. The Doogee N100 smartphone was returned with the words, "I can no longer play." The remaining charge was 68%. When testing by watching a video from YouTube at medium brightness with minimal sound. The video was launched at 22:00 and off at 6:00, for a total of 8 hours. Battery consumption was only 20%. In terms of image capture units, the device performs surprisingly well, with a dual-camera kit on the back and a 21-megapixel, Sony-made IMX230 sensor, which promises accurate results. This shoots the images through an f/2.2 lens and is supported by a dual-tone LED flash if required. Videos can be shot in 1080p mode with 30 fps. The front camera uses an 8MP Galaxy Core GC8034 fixed aperture sensor of 2.0. This is also used for facial identification. Of course, the main feature of the Doogee N100 is its huge 10,000 mAh battery. Moreover, in this case, there is also an adequate energy-efficient filling in a screen with moderate brightness. As a result, the phone lasted for 3-4 days of use without recharging. A 24W adapter, it takes a little less than 4 hours to fully charge it. Also unexpectedly, but wireless Qi charging is announced here. Doogee N100, more than a decent result for huge capacity. We can highlight the main advantages of the smartphone. Of course, this is a large battery, which lasts for several days of quiet use. Although in toy mode, enough for a couple of days for sure. Fast wired charging plus fast wireless charging plus NFC module, a good trio for a smartphone that's not at all expensive. The weight for the smartphone is maximum, although this is the ratio of battery capacity, weight. An honest battery may not be light.